Boom shakalaka, I am selling all of my Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. In today's episode, I'm going to explain why. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, I'm selling all of my Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, explained exactly why in today's episode. Before we get into that, guys, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Also like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Now, quick clarification about my statement that I said earlier. I am selling all of my Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but actually I'm not doing it right now, even though there's the possibility we may be at a local top. But today's episode, I wanted to get you all to watch this because I found the best tool I have ever seen for estimating when the end of the Bitcoin bull run is. So you definitely want to stay tuned for this episode where we go over it, because this is the ultimate of ultimate ways to tell when to sell. Like, everybody who wants to know when should I sell, just look at this indicator that we're going to go over. So how do you find that? Well, there are a couple ways. First, you could go to the website cbbi.info, or you could click on the link in the description or in the pinned comment. But this is the Colin Talks Crypto Bitcoin Bull Run Index. Now, Colin Talks Crypto makes a lot of really good crypto videos, and I've been watching him for quite a while. Have a lot of respect for the guy. You could check out his video where he goes over the CBBI index right up here. But in today's episode, we're going to go over this index and exactly why it is so important. So as you can see right here, just from the front page, we can see confidence, we're at the peak right now, 73%. Now, Colin Talks Crypto, he was doing this by hand for a while, but he actually worked with a developer to help create this website. And just to give you some information on the developer, this is a developer, Camille Monix, Zach Zero over on GitHub. You could definitely check him out there. And he's actually done some other pretty awesome things like this right here, Bitcoin Predict, a bull run peak prediction project for price and date. And if you take a look at that there, based on that, the top of the current Bitcoin bull run is $210,345 plus or minus 23,000 on around September 23rd of 2021 plus or minus 2 days. So if you want to find out exactly about that project, you could check out there. But the indicator that we're talking about today, 73% confidence we're at the peak today. Does that mean we're at the peak? No, that means there's about 73% confidence. Now, this indicator is actually a collaboration of 8 different metrics to try and figure out exactly when the peak is happening. So if we scroll down a little bit, you can see the metrics right here, and you can also see the historical chart. So we'll go through each of the metrics one by one, but as you can see, they range from 84% to 5% to 100% to 75% to 62%. And over time, you can take a look at the CBBI index versus Bitcoin price. So Bitcoin price is in orange, the CBBI index is in blue, and surprisingly enough, since the last halving, they kind of go up almost hand in hand. It's almost pretty spectacular. So let's take a look at what these 8 different metrics are and why they are so important to take a look at in determining the end of the bull run cycle. The first one is the golden ratio. Now, this is one that I've been talking about for a long time. This is one that one of my favorite traders on TradingView created, and he basically said, hey, the end of September, beginning of October is when we're going to see the top of the peak. Now, why does this work? Well, if we take a look from the bottom to the top of the past 2 cycles, right in the middle, okay, it's basically 51% before the halving, 49% after the halving. So if we take that from the bottom of the last one, make that 51%, 49% from there puts us right at the end of September, beginning of October. Very accurate based on these 2 things. So if it's been right 2 times before, that means there's a 75% chance it will be right this time. The next metric that we take a look at is the Bitcoin search term. Now, this one is only 5%. All of the other metrics are way up high. This one is down at 5%. And it's pretty interesting the reasons why. So if we take a look here, Bitcoin search terms right now is a 45 right here, whereas there it was 100, but it did almost completely 100% predict the peak last time. So we were nowhere near. And the reason that this predicts the peak is because where do people go to search stuff when they're trying to find out about it? When the Bitcoin price is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and everybody's trying to find out about Bitcoin, where to buy Bitcoin, how to buy it, kind of like what they're doing for Dogecoin right now. When that happens, Google search is going to go crazy. Right now, people just aren't searching for it. They've kind of forgotten about it. The price shot up and then they just forgot about it. So this is pretty interesting that it's so low right now. It could go way higher, and I think this is a pretty accurate predictor for the end of the market. The next is the stock to flow chart. So this one, no surprise here. Everybody knows about this, how basically the amount of Bitcoin stock compared with the incoming Bitcoin goes up every halving, pretty much predicting the price will go up a whole nother order of magnitude each time. So he's just taking a look, what percentage up are we compared with how high will likely go, and when we do that right now at about 87. The next one is actually at 100%, indicating, hey, we might be at a top right now. Now, it may not be the definitive top, could be a local top, but the pi cycle top indicator, as you can see, it crossed right here. Now, it also crossed right here at the top in 2017, and back in 2013, it crossed twice, once at a local top, and then once again at the total top. So this is an interesting one to look at. Could we be at a local top? Could we be going up higher? Could this be the end? This indicator predicts that, yes, this probably is the end, but it may not be. And that's a good reason that we have 8 indicators together to help all of them figure out exactly the best predictive model. Now, the next one is a 2-year moving average. So if we take a look here, the 2-year moving average multiplier, when Bitcoin's down low in the green, great times to buy. When it's up high, great times to sell. Oftentimes, the best times to sell is when it's in the red, when it breaks above this red line, the 2-year moving average times 5. So not there yet, but we're getting close to there, and based on that, we're at 75%. Now, the next one he says here is the Bitcoin Trello trend line, but actually he mentioned in his video that he's now using the Bitcoin Rainbow price chart up until the second to last tier, the sell, seriously sell territory, how far up we are from there. And as you can take a look, right now about 81%. Now, this is one that I've always looked at. I think that this is very, very accurate for what Bitcoin is likely to do, a very nice logarithmic regression for Bitcoin. And I think this one is a very accurate indicator. Now, the next one is the Rupple and Knuckle chart. So the relative unrealized profit and loss, how far up we are from that. And this one, he's actually saying, hey, the tops are getting lower every time. The bottoms are getting higher every time. Based on that, how far up are we? Are we even going to get into the euphoria phase? So as you can see there, that one is 93%, so pretty high up. And the last one is the Quell multiple. So this one here, another trend line. Oftentimes the peaks are in the red area. We're not in the red yet. We've actually dove down quite a bit recently. But how far up, and again, this is based on trends from the bottom to a decreasing top, how high are we up that? So based on these 8 multipliers, right now we're at a 73% confidence that we're at the peak. I don't think we're at the peak, but we're getting close. And I would say once we're getting above 85 to 90% confidence at the peak, we're definitely there. Now, we may see we may see where this gets into the 95s, 98s, 100s, because we may see a lot of this stuff going up. Like especially this Bitcoin search term, once this starts blowing up, that's going to send the rest of this up dramatically. So, that's all for today's episode. This is probably one of the most awesome websites I have seen for predicting the end of this cycle. I'm very excited about it. I want to share it with you guys. Special thanks to Colin Talks Crypto and also Zach Zero or Camille Monix over on GitHub for putting this together. If you guys want to contribute to this, you definitely can donate to the team either in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, ETH, Binance Coin, or EOS. They have the QR codes and the wallet addresses there. I would definitely recommend that they're splitting it 50-50. Also, there's even more stuff you can do, so you can see the data in tabular form. You can also use all of this data as a free API. So they're really doing a lot to help out the community. I would definitely say check out this website, check out Colin Talks Crypto, check out Zach Zero over on GitHub. definitely donate to them if you've made some profits in this bull run, because this is probably one of the best things that has been made for basically the whole crypto market in quite a while. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy that, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.